I'm from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
Well, g'day mob. How are we doing, folks? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. As you can tell, I've got a very sexy voice still. Ilana is actually out at the moment running an errand or two. She will be back a little later on. Hopefully, we get her on board with us towards the tail end of the show. Otherwise, sorry guys, you miss out on her this week. More importantly, folks, it's been a couple of weeks, and the reason why we haven't had our last couple of shows is because I've just been way too crook. Okay. Aussie information. When somebody's sick, not well, we say they are crook. And I was feeling right crook. But now I'm okay. I'm better. I'm headed up in the right direction. All right, as you can see, I've got my duck hat on because we're into duck business. So first up, on the chat to come on in was Crystal. Welcome aboard, Crystal. Nice to have you here. Second was Shaz. Welcome aboard, Shaz. How you going? You still on your 385,000 trillion earrings, or have you flogged off a couple? We've got the illustrious Marjorie. Marjorie, it was great cruising with you. Yeah, let's see what happens in the next one. Oh, here we go. All right, foist in the HH for C. You were not foist in the ducks. I can assure you of that one because I watched it like a hawk. Danny, g'day, Danny. Welcome aboard, girl. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there you go. Ross has gone onto the duck side of things and said, not foist. And no, you weren't. Yo, Danny. So she's done both streams, which is awesome. Crook or hook? No, Aussies are crook. You use a hook to save somebody's life, but if we're not feeling well, we're feeling crook. G'day, Chris. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Danny is saying, how ducky is it? It's rule ducky. G'day, Michael Ann. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here listening, but sorting through emails. Oh, we still have that issue. All right, we'll fix that. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. How you doing? How you coping with the small, cool weather? We're sitting on currently it's 24, which is rather pleasant compared to the 45 we had yesterday. Shaz is saying, hey, Shaun, I'm back over 392 pairs. Seriously, you need to get out of a couple. No, a schnook is a fish, and I'm not rather fishy. G'day, Ryan. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. It would have been better if we were together like on the cruise, but no, we're here in the virtuals. Danny is having a giggle and Michael Ann is going, yep. All right, so we're back on track. Now, Michael Ann, by the way, Michael Ann, it was a great HH4C show you did earlier on. Michael Ann is saying they're up to 15C. It was lovely. Gee, 15C. For you, that's a pretty good time for this time of year. It's a pretty good temp actually, 15°C. Um, yeah, we had 43 yesterday, and 41 2 days before that. So there you go. Jonesy, yes, they had 28 degrees yesterday, which was hot for them. And today it's a pleasant 21. That's awesome. Yeah, for you guys, I mean, anything that gets way over 25 for you guys is a heat wave, and there's been a few heat waves around. And I think yesterday, you copped just on the low. No, wasn't you? Adelaide copped just in the low 30s. So yeah, we're starting to scorch. We are starting to scorch. Okay, so let me just give you a heads up. If you're in the HH4C channel, hashtag HH4C. If you're in the Down Under Cruises channel, hashtag Ducks or hashtag DUC. That gives you the link to, so that notifies Nightbot that you are ready to put forward your links. So when you type that in, it lets everybody know how to get a hold of you and drops your link so everybody can go around to your channel and have a look. So drop your links. Let's spread the word. The word was sausage. No. By the way, did you guys watch that last show of the Match Game Live? I mean, I just damn near on went and wet my pants almost with some of the shenanigans. And boy, is that Edna. Shoosh, she got an interesting mind. Seriously, went and got a real sausage. Can you believe it? And she smokes it like a cigar. Seriously, Ross has gone with the hashtag duck, and here you go. Nightbot did its bit. Go over and check out Orange Cone Vlogs. Ross has also said Donna says g'day, so g'day Donna. Jonesy, yes, Northern Tassie was on a heat wave warning for a week. Had temps over 27, but they were back to normal again. Mate, that's like heat wave. Well, for me, the biggest problem is I'm not so worried about the heat. I hate when it's too hot, but I'm not so much worried about the heat as the humidity, and that gets me every time. And whilst Aussies will say Melbourne's not humid, it's humid. It's humid, too humid for me at times. Anyway, let's get moving along. Now, while we were in the US, and I know you guys saw Ilan and I do an unboxing, and it was with, it was after we'd had a time where we met up with Carnival Cruise Addicts. Well, guess what, folks? We've got a couple of their mugs. So I'm fortunately sipping what I'm pretending to be my pina colada through the Carnival Cruise Addicts mug, and I can tell you it is awesome. These mugs are beautiful. They're nice and huge, and yeah, you can do your own thing. Now we're busy working on putting together a store specifically for HH4C, as well as one for the ducks as well. Well, there you go. There's part of an interesting crew. One of my three favorite people, Greg and Michelle. G'day, Scott. Welcome aboard, mate. How are you? I love the show. Really, I wet my pants. Seriously. And yeah, Lon. Well, she's not here at the moment, but she will be a little later on. She's out meeting up with a friend, actually, an old friend that they went to school together. Thank you. Cheers, Chris. Jonesy is saying he's had his first swim in Bass Strait for the summer. It was very refreshing. Hey, mate, have you got over your illness yet? I know you were in bed spluttering last week or the week before. Love you, Shaun. Thank you so much, Chris. We and I'll tell you honestly, it was great meeting up with you and meeting up with with Liz and Chris, and especially um, at the meetup. My greeting to Chris was absolutely fantastic. I mean, we had a certainly a great opportunity to get to know each other, Chris and Liz and I, and Ilana. And actually, the meetup, the whole cruise process was awesome because we had a great chance to meet up with Greg and Michelle, and I believe Michelle's mum. So that was awesome. Um, was You guys were absolutely incredible, to be honest. And then we had the opportunity to speak of the devil. G'day, Mom. Welcome aboard. Hello. Hope every one of you are all well and keeping cool in this heat wave. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, no, we like. I was talking with Mom last night, being Friday night, the family gets together, and we were talking about the cruise, and everybody had an absolute ball. The cruise was great. We all had a whole host of fun. Um, yeah, it was. It was an awesome time. Um, Greg is saying it was the highlight of their year. Thank you. Appreciate that. We felt the same. Ross is saying, oh, he's blind. Well, no, you can't see. Just get used to it, mate. Um, yes, Michelle's mom. She was awesome. She was an awesome lady, and also got the opportunity to rub shoulders with guys like Dan and Chris and the Corrado and um, a whole host of people. You know what? The names like Crystal. Uh, well, on the meetup at the Rock and Roll, I can quite honestly say, Crystal did two things. One, it was a feeling of mixed emotions, and the reason was one, love to see her. Two, whack her over the head because how dare she? Um, she knows what I mean. As a board, we had an amazing time, but more importantly, the amazing time came when we watched people like Dan and Kenny and Roxy. I mean, I didn't expect to see Roxy. She popped in and came and joined us on the cruise. But looking at the looks on their faces, the amount of fun they had, the enjoyment, and yeah, it was good. It was a good opportunity. Jonesy he's about 80%, but doctor told him to swim in the ocean to help clear his sinus. You know, the ocean has the best saline solutions. That's what he said. Mate, the only problem with swimming in a Tasmanian ocean is you, um, your voice goes up 3 octaves because it is so freaking cold. Anyway, I hope you only get from one place, from strength to strength, and that is back to full health. And to be honest with you, mate, I am so looking forward to catching up personally at the end of the year. It's going to be awesome. We are in the year of the Ducks cruise. Now, if you can get down to it, you're going to have an absolute ball. We are so looking forward to meeting up with everybody. Ducks cruise is on the 29th of December, 2026. Sails out of Brisbane and heads around the Great Barrier Reef, heads back into Brisbane on the 4th of January 2027. What better way to spend New Year's Eve than do it on a cruise ship? Yep. So, anyway, that's it. All right, Ross. My eyes got to flush them. Where's the hydrochloric acid? Mate, I'll give you a lot more than hydrochloric acid if you're complaining about how bare chested I am. I mean, this shirt should be getting you to put in polarized lenses. Michael Lane is saying it was lovely to meet your mom, Shaun, and the rest of your family that was on board. Hey, you know what, Michael Lane? I was just thinking about it. I was watching your the short that you put up. And those of you who haven't seen it, video went up just a couple of minutes ago on the Helping Hands for Cruising website, and I saw Dave there, and actually, I found that quite humorous because I didn't. I don't think. I don't think Kenny quite gets David's humor, but it was so good to see him on there. What are you eating? Yum yum yum. I thought that was funny. Um, that was almost as good as having your tongue slap your brain. But yep, that's cool. G'day Roxy, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Um, Greg, thank you for the award. No, mate, thank you. The award was there because you guys, along with Carnival Cruise Addicts, assisted in being some of our greatest fundraisers, and you did that in a way that was in the spirit of Sir Gary Krebs, and so that's what the award was for. So congratulations, guys! You fully deserved it, and we actually debated for 2 weeks, not whether or not you guys should get it, but how we were going to give it to you. That was Ilan and I debated. The rest of the board couldn't care. They were going, just give it to them, you mongrel. So much fun, yes. Crystal, I was at the meetup. Are you sure? The surprise that you find out when it happens. Yeah. Yeah, I was. The reason why I said you mixed emotions because when you gave us the award, and I'll grab it a little later on and let you guys have a look at it. But when you awarded us, I didn't know whether to cry or to hit you. Cry because I'm humble. I don't expect these things. I do it because I'm passionate about it, and I want people to see what we're enjoying and let them enjoy it as well. Um, like you, because I know you could give it back to me. Danny's gone, Greg, and Greg's gone, hey, Danny. Excuse my sexy voice. I know it's not that good. How cold was it? Well, let me just put it to you this way, Danny. The waters around Tasmania could freeze the brass balls off a monkey. I could tell you that. It's that freaking cold. Cruise Live TV. Greg is saying that's a carnival ship behind you. But what ship is it? I'll tell you more. Jonesy's going, yes, because you know we're going to catch up with him. It's going to be awesome. Shrinkage is the real problem, that's for sure. Yeah, that water is freaking cold. And Greg is having a giggle at Danny. Let me go down. Okay. Michael Ann, it was great meeting up with you, says Greg to Michael Ann. Yeah, it's great meeting up with Michael Ann. Danny is going 61 days till she's leaving on a jet plane to to Switzerland, and 55 days until Helen, Georgia meetup. Can't wait to meet Darian and everyone else. Let me just say this, Danny. You are the jet set traveler. We're going to miss you, you know that? Because I don't always have Joe available to do things for me, and you're there. So we're going to miss you. Scott is saying, is Ilana okay? Ilana's great. She's awesome. I got sick. Ilana kind of pretended to, but she's fine. She's out there with her mates at the moment. And if she's back in time, I'll get her to jump on and say good day. Scott from Greg and Tasmania She Devil. Yeah, that's I, I won't tell you, but that's Jonesy's wife is Tasmania She Devil. G'day, JNN. How are you, John? Let me say this properly. 1419. There we go. Scott is gone, Greg and Michelle, and we've got hearts and all that sort of thing. There's such a love between you two. Such a love affair. I don't know whether I'm I'm watching a game show or I'm watching a get a room, you guys. I don't know. Oh yes, you do. You have the Blue Wave Lounge. Anyway, John is saying good day to everybody. Jane N Travels. All right. So, the ship behind me is a carnival ship, but a bit more history. It's one of the duo that has actually left the Costa group. See if you know what ship it is. John is saying g'day to Danny. Greg is saying g'day to John, and I was waiting for it. 10:20 p.m. Well, it is what it is. All right. Danny is saying, "Yep, I'll try and pop in if I don't, it will only be for one show because it's 4:30 a.m. where she's going. Yeah, 4:30 is pretty early." Greg, Shaun, what's new? Lots of things. Well, there's a face I haven't seen for a while. G'day, Cruising Koozies. How you guys going? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. It's been a hot minute since we've seen you. Ross. Okay, so I'll be lurking and possibly sleeping, recovering from badly bruised rib, and it has made it so he's not sleeping too much. Hope that changes tonight. Well, just listen to my drizzling, dulcet tones, and that should get you to sleep, for which Donna will be eternally grateful, I know, because she's been figuring that you guys have... Anyway, shut up, Shaun. Danny says g'day to John. All right, so what else? So behind us is the carnival. Okay, Mike's recovering from right hip replacement. Ooh. Speedy recovery from us, please. A speedy recovery. Oh, the droning voice. Yeah, well, you copped some of it on the cruise, and every time I came close by, you were sleeping. So there you go. Danny, yes, I'll probably be snoozing. So someone someone else will have to keep an eye on Ross. That's hard work. Thank you from Cruising Koozies. Yep, speedy recovery. Ross, Donna says I'm snoring, but from the other end. Oh, my goodness me. G'day, Chris. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Hey, congratulations on your views. And by the way, folks, talking about cruising, Chris M., I got a message from my post office service to go and check out our mailbox because we have an individual mailbox. We got I went to the box and there were a couple of bits of mail. One of them was an envelope and the other one was this amazing Michigan City, Indiana card. And on the back of this card was Merry Christmas from Chris and Amy. So, Chris, I'm grateful that you sent this. It was awesome, and also in the mix we got a number of the lights not the yeah. The green screen doesn't do it any justice, but we got a number of fantastic stickers which will find their place on something somewhere. But I just want to say publicly, really appreciated it and very grateful. Thank you so much for your friendship, my friend. We really appreciate that. So g'day and welcome. Danny is having a giggle at Ross. Ross has gone with the snoring. Yeah, I know. And Greg has said, please hit the like button. If you hit the like button, also consider a donation. Hey, Greg, thank you so much, mate. That makes my day. Also, As an added extra, I will say, Chris, why don't you guys think about joining us at the end of the year on board this lovely thing? Now, I know most Americans are going to have that complaint. We may not have the hours. I'm saying this once. Make them. It's not that often you come to Down Under. So come on down and join us on the cruise. Well, if it isn't my old mate Army Vet 53165, welcome aboard. Yes, and I thank you for your instructions. Go to bed, Ross. Ross is being stubborn as no. Hashtag no. Oh, there's no hashtag. Well, that's good. All right, so what have we got planned? We've got this thing happening, and that's why that setup is so important. Here we go. You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers, welcoming you to... What are we doing on New Year's Eve 2026-27?
Funny you should say that. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Oh, you know what? What could be better than party time, New Year's Eve party time, in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean over the Great Barrier Reef?
We're going on a cruise?
We're going on a cruise.
Whoa! Well, let's have a look. Did you get the dates, Chris? December 29, 2026 through to January the 4th, 2027. You guys need to come on board. It's going to be an amazing cruise. It's going to be fun. And hopefully we'll be able to get a recipient on board as well. So there you go. So there you go, Chris. Those were the dates. I hope you got them. We'll definitely enjoy you guys coming down. And Mike, what can I say? That would be amazing. It will be an amazing cruise. Come on down, mate. You've been this part of the world. Come on down. Come join us. Chris is going, sounds amazing. Yeah, mate. I know your wife. You guys better plan to get here as well. Greg, that's nuts. Yes, it's nuts. And also, I have a picture somewhere of Ilana and I sharing some of Nobby's nuts at the meetup. I believe you might have been there at the time. Yeah. Jonesy, have you looked at what you will do in the Port Shaun? Okay, so we've looked at a couple of things. One of them is the possibility of a tour on the Brisbane River. So that might be amazing. And also, we're looking at Australia Zoo as another option. A couple of other things. We're still trying to put some ideas together for it. But yeah, that's where we're headed. Greg is saying good day to Chris M, so that's cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, you guys need to come and join us. It's going to be an amazing cruise. We're going to have lots of good fun. And what's more, you guys are going to learn to speak a bit of Aussie. And if you're lucky, we'll actually get to eat some roux and all sorts of other fantastic things. We might even have some roux bangers. This particularly for Greg and Michelle from Cruise Life. They know the importance of the sausage. As a result, we'll be looking at possibly getting them to taste test, if they were to come, that is, of course, get them to taste test the kangaroo banger. Yeah, there we go. G'day, Mickey's Adventures. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Vegemite and Tim Tams, says Michael Ann. We may actually have a Tim Tam Slam, but the fact is, it's so many Aussies. We know what a Tim Tam Slam is anyway. So, yeah, we do it with our eyes closed. As you guys can tell, I still have some of the remnants of the dreaded illness from last week. Mickey is saying happy Friday to everybody. He's also gone and said match the thumb button with the number of participants in the chat to show support. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Now, I didn't even say it. I did not use the words spaghetti ice. But look who's just popped in. I didn't even use the word fresh for spaghetti ice, let alone just the words spaghetti ice. Oh, you know what? I just did it 3 times. What do you know? There he is. Welcome aboard, Darren. Nice to have you here, buddy. Maybe you might get my German cousin out and he will be using the accent for speaking to you. But I won't be doing that right now in person. Greg, now a kangaroo banger sounds interesting. They are. Kangaroo meat essentially is very rich. It's also very lean. So when you're actually eating the bangers, it's almost got like a gamey flavor to it. But it is absolutely amazing. It's you gotta try some. You gotta have some. So howdy from Darian. He's also gone and said, music to my ears, spaghetti eyes. Yeah, well, you've had your fair share, haven't you? Been to bloody Germany by your lonesome. What can I say? Hello, Darian Vigets. Yeah. Okay, Shaun, I won't go down there. My German translation will suck, number one. Number two, the problem with me speaking German is that I'm thinking in English and attempting to translate. Whereas if I was speaking Afrikaans, different story. Chris, hey Darian. Yeah, that's right. They got you. Everybody at the meetup got to meet up with Darian in person. Hey, what? Hey, Chris from Michael Ann. Michael Ann is saying Chris S and Chris M, so she's gotten them both. I think we do have 2 Chris's in the chat right now. Danny has gone, Darian, 55 days and wake up to Helen. Yeah. And Darren is going, oh yes, I had spaghetti ice every day on his last trip. Thank God it was only for 5 days. Otherwise, he would be as big as Germany. I was going to ask you how much of a weight gain did you have from all the spaghetti ice? And if it was a lot, who's the person who's going to suffer? Only you. All right, so now let me ask the question. So we're going to be on the Carnival Luminosa, an ex-Costa ship. I'm asking who out here has had the experience of being on the Luminosa, number one, and number two, what should we be excited about, and what should we not be excited about? Greg, hang on, you made a comment and it jumped up real quick. Greg, yes, and German has 3 genders. It does? Oh, male, female, and mixed. Or nothing, actually. Can't wait for Helen, says Darian. And Danny is saying, me too, Darian, more spaghetti ice. Yeah, I believe, yeah, you're going to have some spaghetti ice there. I believe there's a place there that does serve it. Or Darren will just grab his spaghetti ice machine and do it himself. He's been known to do things like that. Anybody know Darian? God, you should have seen him at the meetup. Serious. I don't even know if Darian has stopped being so embarrassed about what he did at the group cruise meetup. I mean, yeah, seriously. Yeah. Anyway, Chris has gone, oh, natural. And Darian has gone, he knows. Darian has also gone, he's had a giggle. Because we know, Herr Darian, und what he can do, and what he's up to, and what he's capable of, you know, du weißt? Ich weiß nicht. Aber what can I say? He will do something silly like climb mountains, the Schweinhorn, and other style mountains. Darian, don't tell anyone. Okay. Sorry. Promise, Darian, I didn't tell anybody. Danny's having a good old giggle there. Yep. A couple of things that are happening in the works right now. I'm busy working on editing a couple of things for HH4C. So there will be a couple more videos that come up. Also putting out some video memories of the last cruise we did, and that will come up fairly shortly. I got halfway through one and then had to save it, put it aside because we had to get the live show up. So there we go. We're on to the live show. I think you're going to be some of the resolutions that I've got for the channel this year is to kick it off in a huge way. The ducks, we want to be fully self-sufficient. And likewise with the HH4C. Because if we get HH4C self-sufficient and the duck self-sufficient, every dollar of profit that we make on both goes directly into HH4C. And why is that significant? Because every dollar that goes to HH4C becomes somebody on a cruise ship. It goes to the recipients. That's exactly where it goes. All that money is in the hands of the recipients. So there we go. Darren is, yeah, we've read that one. Danny is having a giggle there, and Darian has gone and said, there are tools that he knows on how to be successful in life. One, under no circumstances, never tell anything that you know. Okay, that's way too much for my head. And Daniel, g'day Daniel, welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. How are you and the lovely Mrs. Daniel Luke Fields doing? If you're okay, she's okay, everybody's okay, yay, let's continue. Now, if I'm lucky enough, the ratings will go up. Because if I'm lucky enough, somebody will step into the plate and continue with our lovely show. Yeah. But I do know she's gone where no one can go for her. Daniel is saying he's all okay, so good on you, Daniel. That's good. All right, so one of the other things we're talking about is actually getting on board. You coming in? Okay, she's got to unpack. All right, folks. Ilana may or may not join us. May or may not. But every time I mention Ilana, the ratings go up.
Quick hello.
Oh, there you go.
Quick goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
It's very hot and have to put things away.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so Crystal is saying, hey, check out the HH4C on TikTok. Yeah, we've now gone to TikTok as well. So check us out on Insta, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and also for those that may or may not know, right now we're in the throes of our silent auction for Helping Hands. Guys, go in and peruse, have a look. We're trying to get the details for all of that up on the HH4C website. Hopefully we'll get that sorted within the next day or two. But there is a link out there. Go check out in the description. You will see the link to HH4C's silent auction and also straight donation. So you can go to the description and just have a peruse and you'll see some info in there. Darian is saying howdy to Crystal. Greg is saying g'day to Ilana. That was a brief one, wasn't it? And Mickey's Adventures is saying g'day. Danny has gone, yay, it's Ilana. Well, unfortunately, she didn't hang on a lot, but hey, there she was. And we've got Nightbot saying, please drop your link in into the chat. So, in other words, hashtag duck or hashtag HH4C, depending on which channel, that'll get your link up. And that's what we want. Anyway, so we're in for big things. We have a board meeting coming up straight after this session, so we might finish it a little bit early. But having said that, there are things that we're trying to plan up at the moment. Things like the Dreams in Motion, which we hope will be in a couple of weeks, have followed, and also have the finish of the silent auction. And folks, we really want you to get more involved in the silent auction. Put as much as you possibly can in there. Have a look at the items. There's one item that's a sculpture. That sculpture goes for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So please go look at it and see what you want to do. It was a donation to HH4C, and we are eternally grateful for that one. So, let's get it done. Michael Ann is saying hashtag HH4C, as well as Mickey's Adventures. He's gone hashtag duck. Well, let's have a look. Nightbot went. Have a look at Michael Ann's. She was there, and there's her link. And as well as that, there's the link from Michael Ann. So there you go. Let's you guys have a look-see and have some experience there. Okay, hello from Mickey D's Adventures. I don't know which channel he's on. I'll find out later on. Happy Friday from Mickey's. Mickey's Adventures goes match the thumbs up. Yes, please. And he's now on the HH4C channel. And it's gone up with HH4C. So what do you know? There's his link. Go in and check out Mickey's Adventures. I keep wanting to go Mickey D's. Because Mickey D's has got a reputation around the world as being a good diner. But I don't understand what the D was for. But anyway, there it is. All right, so Carnival Luminosa at the end of the year. We're certainly looking forward to that one. We currently have 7 cabins booked, 3 from Tasmania, one from the U.S. at this particular point, and we've got some interesting people going on board that one. I know one for sure. I know Rafael Viso. He's going to be coming across from the US to go on that cruise. I believe we may even have Sir Eric Beebe coming down. So Sir Eric B. Those of you that know Eric will find he's an amazing guy. His channel, for those that don't know, his channel, he does travel vlogs, and he has an incredible style, an incredible way of actually getting to teach you about places he's been. We love him to bits, and we know that he's gone into surgery or having some surgery fairly soon or just had it. And he too, we wish a very speedy recovery. So good on you, Eric. We're thinking about you, mate. I hope everything pans out. Also, while I've got you guys publicly, one of our board members, a guy by the name of Chris, he and his lovely wife Kelly, unfortunately have a bit of a negative, and so I just want to say to you folks, for those that don't know, they've had a loss in the family. And so our comment to Chris and Kelly is, guys, we're thinking about you. We love you to bits. And we wish you only good things, good memories. And I know this is hard to understand in this particular situation, but guys, a speedy recovery from your emotional turmoil. All right, how are we doing for time? We'll go maybe another 3 minutes and then I'll shut down so that I can get sorted for the board meeting. But in the board meeting, we've got some exciting stuff happening. I'll just give you a slight heads up. We've got a report from Crystal, which is going to be an amazing report. Then we've got a report coming from Dewey. He's always got an amazing report. And then we've got a report coming in from Chris. Yeah, his reports are boring. They're all about money. Then we've got the best report of all. It's coming from the president of oh, wait, that's me. So we've got an amazing board meeting coming up, and so we need to make sure that we get everything underway. So, yeah. What can I say? We're busy sitting on 25 degrees outside. It feels like 35 inside. So,
45 yesterday.
Yeah, 45 yesterday.
13 Fahrenheit.
For those of you that are mathematically challenged, 45 degrees is 113 in your scale. All right. With that in mind, let me say this. I'm going to shut this down now. Thank you for coming on in. We really appreciate it. We'll get the board meeting up and running. And Tuesday, when we come back on Tuesday, chatting with Shaun will be a totally different option. And we'll have some good opportunities there. So what I'm going to say to you is thank you from him, and Ilana will say thank you from her. So there you go. Have a fantastic weekend, those of you that are the other side of the pond. I know you're getting into your weekend. And Tuesday we'll be chatting with Shaun. Wednesday will be the Ducks hump day. And then Friday night we'll be doing a session with me and Ilana. So there we go. Have a great day, folks, and we'll catch up with you later.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end, keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise rise and rivers flow. Adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town.